Alright, so I've already seen a couple of other big YouTubers made a reaction about this. I'm going to try to give my opinion as best I can about this because I've actually played this game before I even started thinking about doing a YouTube thing for it. I'm actually planning on doing a YouTube thing for it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But I thought I'd share you guys the new version 3.6, a Parade of Providence for Genshin Impact. So we're gonna check this out. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Some of you may have different opinions than me, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and play it.
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence.
The history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Teyvat. Dragon King?
We were victims of the apocalypse. We also became the apocalypse itself.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them? Hey, wait!
Life, death, and the world around us all follow a set of laws. A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the better.
Feast your eyes! Watch and learn! Sight clear!
The competition is heating up. Oh, and here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
Okay, so that's actually a little bit of a first that I've actually seen a game add male characters to this. That is quite interesting. I'm not going to go through this entire thing right here because that's all going to be like just mumbo jumbo. This is a part where I'm just going to cut it right here. If you want to see the full actual trailer of this, I'll leave a link in the description for this one. But I actually think this could actually be pretty fun to play. We'll see, because it's been a while since I played this game. I'm still learning from my previous account I have on. I am going to make a whole new account for this one, so that way I can start off from scratch again and relearn as I go, piecemeal style. But who knows? I'm going to say this is actually a really fun game. I like this game. It's really fun to play. But this is the first I ever seen them actually introduce any type of extra male characters in this. Unless I'm missing out back in the past, but we'll see. And what else is there? Just basically it's almost like how I showed the previous trailer for Honkai Impact 3rd. This is pretty much the same thing, except I'm actually giving a reaction about this, or talking about it, how I feel about this. And we'll actually go a little bit through the patch notes and see what kind of changes that has occurred. So let's go ahead and take a look at that right quick. Alright, so we're ahead on the IGN website, and I will actually leave a link of this to the description below as well. But this is pretty much Genshin Impact 3.6 release date and new content. There's definitely a lot new content when it comes down to this. And the release date is right here, April 12th. That's actually next week. Next week, Wednesday. So we'll see. Maybe I'll actually do a video of this the day it's released, or maybe the day after. But yeah, right here. And actually, they did a special program that took place on Friday, March 31st, which is already a couple days past. And it's available on the Genshin Impact YouTube channel. We'll actually take a look at that. If I can't get to it, I will leave a link to that in the description as well. So let's see here. Banners, no. Well, yeah, just 2 new male characters right here. What are their names? Kavev and Bizu. Not sure if I said their names right, but whatever. And what do we got here? I'm guessing that's Kaveh. I'm not sure if I'm saying their names right. I'll figure it out a later time. It's a 4-star type of character. Passionate, idealistic, architect. And then this guy, Baizu, is a 5-star character. Expert in medicine and owns Boo Boo Pharmacy in Liui. But here's the new content that we're actually looking into. New weapons, a Splendor, Stream, and I'm guessing those are the new artifacts. New quest lines, so pretty much Nahida, story quests, Sepatia. I can't even pronounce these goddamn words. That's what sucks about having autism. But yeah, they're introducing new quest lines, new enemies, 2 new bosses arriving in 3.6. Dragon of Vidurer and Inquilius Baptist. Fucking hey, I can't even say things right. But they got some new events too. Parade of the Providence, brewing developments, overflowing mastery, filmentating sandstorm, and the recollections path. So those are some cool events. They sound cool. They got a new area, so might be able to get a little more detail into that. And actually, I still got a little bit of time. Might as well go see if they still have their little program thing on YouTube. So let's go ahead and check that out here in a second. Alright, so we're going to be a little bit brief about this because it is kind of long. Just going to play that little thing again. Oh, I see here. Yeah, it's going to play that again. Let's play it for a few seconds. Double check.
I come from an...
Okay, no, never mind. It's going to play it again. So let's start from here. Let me actually turn off the subtitles. I'll just jack up the graphics a little bit. So let's go ahead and check this out for a little bit.
Nice.
Whoa!
Wow.
Awesome! Hey everyone, I'm Zach Aguilar and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.6 special program. Wow, I didn't expect we'd appear right after the trailer this time. I hope you all enjoyed that. Anyway, we've got a jam-packed program today, and we even have more hosts than usual. So why don't we go around and take a moment to introduce ourselves?
Sure thing. Hey everybody, it's so good to see you all again. I'm Kimberly Ann Campbell, the voice of Nahida. I'm so excited to finally be back and share new content with all of you.
Oh, well, if it isn't the renowned traveler.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anjali Gunapaneni, and I'm the voice of Dory. Thank you for always supporting the business of Lord Sangama Bay with your shiny Mora.
And I'm Sean Dury, the voice of Baiju from Boo Boo Pharmacy. Are you experienced?
Baiju. Okay, so that's what the name is. Baiju. Okay. So I gotta remember that if I'm actually gonna do this new part of the game. So I'm actually finally glad I get to hear the name correctly. Baiju. Okay, so that settles that.
Experiencing any discomfort? And how many days have the symptoms persisted?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks, doctor. But I do have this problem where I am way too obsessed with my cute little chibi. Hello!
Aw, me too.
Anyway, I am sure a lot of our viewers have already seen our characters pop up in the game by now.
True. Yeah, you've all been a part of the traveler's journey at some point or another.
That's right, and we'll be seeing everyone again to experience some new stories together in the upcoming version.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. I think we're ready to jump into some upcoming content, like, I don't know, one of our new playable characters in version 3.6. Let me know if I'm saying this right. I think his name is Baiju? Baiju? Is that how you say it?
Real subtle, Sean.
Nice. I'm sure everyone's waiting to see which event wish the new characters will be appearing in. So, let's get to our first redemption code, and in the meantime, everyone will also be able to check out some details about the version 3.6 event wishes.
Sounds good.
Okay, everyone remember that right now. Screenshot it, do what you gotta do. Just get that thing. Never mind. I didn't realize the date. It's already expired. God, I'm a fucking retard. I would have loved this if I would have known earlier. I would have just. I'm a fucking retard. Oh well, let's keep going. I had to skip it a little bit.
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
You're about to collapse, aren't you? The doctor will see you now.
Taking a turn for the better.
Okay, so it seems like he's more of a magic player. Or a magic type character. Like, he doesn't even look like he's using any weapons or anything. He's probably using some kind of form of a spell book. Like one of the other characters that I played when I played Genshin Impact. But, basically, he looks like he's a magic player. He looks like he uses more like of a nature type attacks. But we'll get more into this because I don't know a damn thing about these new characters, because not only is it introducing a bunch of new characters, they're also including new content. New content I've never explored before, so let's keep going.
Okay, that snake was awesome. Also, its design totally popped up on Baiju's shield.
I like that.
Well, I'm afraid of snakes, but Chung Chung sounds so cute!
Yeah, me too. And also, random thought, but isn't Baiju the first male character with glasses?
Oh, wow. I think you're right.
Yeah, I think you're right. Personally, I love his voice. Think it's amazing. Also, you can't go wrong with purple pants.
Not biased at all.
You really can't. You know what? Okay, let's talk about Baiju. Baiju is a doctor at Boo Boo Pharmacy and is skilled at healing his patients. His abilities have helped Boo Boo Pharmacy make a reputation for itself in Liyue Harbor. But most importantly, Baiju is a gentle and refined physician, and his heart is dedicated to helping the world. He tends to anyone who comes to Boo Boo Pharmacy seeking medical attention, regardless of their wealth or status.
Ah.
Oh, I see. So he's that kind of doctor.
What kind did you think he was?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of thought he might be the type of doctor who does good things, but with his own nefarious plan. You know, like, I can save you.
But for a price.
I guess he just seems kind of mysterious like that.
Well, I give your imagination some credit, but sorry, he isn't quite the suspicious doctor like you imagined. In fact, he's actually a trusted physician among the people of Liyue Harbor. Everyone prefers to go see Dr. Baiju, no matter how serious the problem may be.
So it seems like he's going to be more of a healing type character. Okay. That's some very important information to know about. Because, like I said, I think he's more of a healing character than it is damage, but we'll have to find out when we get into the game. I wonder if there's a little bit more. No, it's going to talk more about him. Oh, here we go. We can skip to this part, though. If I can get to it.
Travelers will be able to play through Baiju's story quest to hear some of Baiju's inner thoughts.
Okay, so he's one of the new story quests. Okay, for Act 1. Coming soon, or available soon, but might be on the day it's released, which is February 12th.
And learn more about this caring doctor.
Interesting. I can't wait to check it out.
In his search for discovering new treatments and cures, Baiju will often choose to test new medicines on himself. As you spend time with Baiju in the field, you can make use of his knowledge of herbs and interact with certain harvestable items, which will heal your current active character.
So, since Baiju is a doctor, I think it's pretty safe to say that most of his combat abilities are focused on healing, right?
Yep, that's right. Baiju's treatment...
I was fucking correct. He's more of a healing character. I was so fucking correct.
In battle is usually performed in 2 steps. Step 1 is to control a wandering sprite that cruises through the enemies and restores HP to his teammates. Step 2 is to create a shield. When the shield refreshes, ends, or is broken, not only will it provide healing, but it will also deal dendro damage to enemies. Baiju believes that even in a difficult spot, as long as the diagnosis and treatment are done properly, lives can always be saved.
Sweet. Looks like we'll be able to try out some new team compositions with him in mind.
For sure. Well, all right, I think that's all we have for Baiju, so let's move on to our next playable character. I bet many travelers already know him well.
I'm glad you gave me a chance. I always think it takes people with similar tastes to sustain a pleasant conversation.
So he looks like he's a combination of magic and melee, because I see he does use a sword, but it seems like he's using a mixture of magic as well. So he could be both magic and melee, so he could basically be range or close combat, but let's keep going.
Come at me! Breaking new ground!
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Did you see him make dendro cores explode on command? That'll be useful for me.
Yeah, that was crazy. And the toolbox, he has some cool accessories. I am jealous.
Oh yeah, I'm loving those animations. Super cool.
Okay, so since Kaveh has some connections with Dory, I'll introduce...
Kaveh, okay. So I did say it right that first time. That other one, man, that one looked like it was a pain, but we finally got it.
Introduce him. Kaveh is an architect and has this keen sense for beauty and the arts that he's developed ever since he was a child. Not to brag or anything, but his magnum opus is the Palace of Alcazarceray, which is crazy coincidence where Dory lives. And his designs not only provide the required functionality, but also greatly incorporate his own artistic taste, making them feel unique and noteworthy.
Well, he sounds like a genius, so he must be pretty successful.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't quite lead the life of success and carefree spending like you might imagine. It's actually kind of the opposite. He hardly has enough mora to survive.
Mood.
Okay, so he's broke. Interesting. Why's that?
Well, it kind of comes down to Kaveh's personality. He's a very perceptive person, so he has this sensitive and delicate side to his character. He also has a strong sense of empathy and can understand the emotions and thoughts of different people, which may actually be one of his sources of artistic inspiration. For example, when someone is trying to sell something to Kaveh, all they have to do is make up some story about how the proceeds go to helping poor children, and he'll practically hand over his mora. Like all of it.
Wow, what a nice but gullible guy.
Yeah. And on top of that, he doesn't limit himself with the cost of construction. And take the Palace of Alcazar's as an example. Maybe only a real maniac architect like him, who doesn't care about the costs, could ever build something as amazing as that. So you gotta respect him for that.
Yeah.
But it's probably these kinds of situations that have made him become roommates with Alhaitham.
But aren't like Alhaitham and Kaveh polar opposites? We see them bicker all the time.
About what?
Well, Kaveh thinks that Alhaitham lacks feelings for others and always disagrees with his point of view. But like Anjali just said, Kaveh can understand how many people feel, but understanding doesn't always mean agreement.
Right. Yeah, I think we're starting to understand Kaveh's character a little better now. So next we can move on to some of his talents.
Yeah, for sure. As an architect, Kaveh can help everyone save some materials when creating furnishings, and his mapping abilities might come in handy during battle. As a unique and creative designer, Kaveh must always bring tools with him. And his toolbox, named Marak, not only provides Kaveh with tools, but also has many interesting uses. For example, Marak's mapping ability allows him to scan the battlefield, causing all dendro cores within a certain AoE to burst immediately.
Nice.
In addition to that, when Marak completely releases its energy, it converts Kaveh's attack damage to dendro damage and increases Kaveh's combat capabilities.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about triggering all those dendro cores at the same time. Kaveh won't be hurt by them. In fact, one of Kaveh's talents actually causes him to recover a set amount of.
Okay, so basically he is damage, but at the same time he basically helps out his teammates in a way. I mean, he does have a good, looks like he has a good AoE burst, or should I say AoE to burst immediately, but seems like he might actually be a really useful character along with the other one that could pretty much heal and do damage. I mean, I'm sure he's going to do more healing than damage, but I think we'll be able to get more into it once the game is released. I'm hoping to get some feedback if anybody actually tests this game yet. I'm not sure if they even do beta tests, but hopefully I can get some feedback about this. I actually think this game's going to be quite interesting, and it's going to be quite fun to play, but we'll see. I want to, you know what? At this point, I want everyone to comment below what you guys think about this. Do you think this game is worth it, or do you think this is something that's not even worth it? Honestly, for me, I think it's worth it because I played the game in the past. I haven't played it in a while, and I'm planning on getting back into it. But with this new content coming out for this game, I'm actually quite interested to see what's up.
Of HP when he takes damage from a dendro core.
It's always good to have a reliable partner like that. Shang always gives Baizhu a lot of help too, you know.
Exactly. But Marak is pretty remarkable. It can even wield a sword for Kaveh.
That's a pretty awesome toolbox.
I know, right? Okay, so that should be just about everything we have for Kaveh.
How should I say this? I think his character has more depth than we expected.
Well, he is a distinguished architect from the Nation of Wisdom, so we shouldn't underestimate him.
Yeah, Kaveh will be appearing in the main event for version 3.6, so maybe we give some details about that next?
Oh, okay, I got this one. Our main event for version 3.6 is the Academia.
Okay, here we go. Now they're going to talk about the events of the game, and we'll actually do another part of this on the next part, but because I'm actually running out of time, I got other stuff that I gotta deal with, but this actually seems really interesting. So we'll do another part of this on the next video, and I'm actually gonna promise you guys I'm gonna start bringing in more content between Genshin Impact and Honkai Impact 3rd, because I think I can actually bring some good content for you guys, especially with now this being something new that's about to come out soon. I'm very excited to bring you guys some more content. Everyone's gonna enjoy it, hopefully, and we'll see you guys for the next part of this. We'll continue off on another video probably sometime in the next few days or so. So that's all the time I got. Give this video a thumbs up, it always helps. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and please hit that notification bell so you can see any other future videos, especially when I decide to play this game. and when I upload releases for Honkai, I will actually discuss a release date on when I'm going to start releasing episodes, and I will try to release them every single week starting the day I uploaded a video. Just like I did with Honkai Impact, I started episodes on Friday, and it's being released every Friday. I did take a little bit of a break from that, and that video should be out by tomorrow, Monday, unless this video gets released first before the other one, but who knows. So I will leave some links in the description below about this game. I will also leave a link in the description so you can see my Honkai Impact 3rd playlist of the episodes I have available. And like I said, new episodes for that game will be available on Fridays. And when is the 12th? When is the 12th? Let me check my phone. I know I said I'm pretty much done with this video right now, but I have to see it. Okay, so Wednesday. So either the day of, or I may just wait until next week after to start releasing episodes every single Wednesday with Honkai Impact 3rd every Friday. So we'll see you guys on the next one for part 2 of this. Peace!
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces.